and welcome to episode 8 of NCW. I am your host, general manager and commentator NeoXtreme, and tonight we have another stacked match, the Go Home Show of the Go Home Show 2 NCW Overdrive. Starting the show, we have Chrispo looking for some redemption against the debuting Dan the Destroyer. How will Chrispo be able to beat the new kid on the block, or will Dan earn his first win here in NCW? And then after last week's double count out, we will see a no holds barred match between Lucha Rainbow and Jack Gallagher. We will have a winner between these two men here tonight. And then we see the debut of Casey Winters taking on the former #1 contender Shannon in a singles match. And then we see the Fallen return to the ring after their loss to the Rock Party against Sergio X and Tony Lee Williams. If we learned anything from these two teams, we know that Sergio X and Gavin Bryant has a lot of heart to fight in a 2-on-1 handicap situation. How will the match go tonight? And then we will see the finals of the tag team tournament. 8 teams started, 2 teams are left. But after tonight, only 1 team will fight the Hardy Boys. In this elimination normal tag match, we have Aaron Crimson and Angel, the Towers of Power, versus Max Power and Tommy A. Hawkins, Power and Hawk. Tonight we will have a #1 contender for the tag team titles at NCW Overdrive. And then in our main event, we see Rob Van Dam and Akira Tozawa teaming up one more time to take on the tag team of Matt Jackson and Nick Jackson, while Kenny Omega and Alexander Leonardo Davidson will be watching from ringside. And now we will start with the first match of the night. Last week, Chrispo lost a grudge match against Ethan. I'm sure that's got to be running in the back of his head, but tonight he can't overlook his opponent while he's looking for his first win here tonight, or his first win in 3 weeks here in NCW. Chrispo, the man of 1,000 finishing moves, has only won a single match, that being at NCW Rebirth. But Chrispo looking to get himself a couple of wins in a row here, looking for a streak, maybe gain some momentum and look to get into those championship opportunities. But here for the first time we see Chrispo's opponent in the NCW arena. Even I don't know who this man is. Apparently he is Dan the Destroyer. Dan the Dest. I'm pretty sure Destroyer could have fit in there. I really don't have much to say about him. I mean, he comes to the ring in jeans, a shirt, a jacket, and mixed match wrist taping, but that's pretty much it. Until he starts wrestling, I really can't say much about him. But he did take AJ Styles' theme song and entrance. Here we go, Chrispo looking for his second win. Dan the Destroyer going red and blue hair in the match. Is this like a transformation? I don't know, that's interesting. Also weird. But Dan the Destroyer taking an early lead here. Big kick to the face of Chrispo, but Chrispo able to get out of it. Oh, big spinning neck breaker there. Or face buster. And now Chrispo dominating his new opponent here in NCW. But then the Destroyer, big leg trip to get back into control of this match. Throwing his arm into the ground. I thought Dan might have been looking for springboard action here, but no, he got back into the ring. Maybe that little bit of time gave Chrispo the advantage to save up some energy to get back to his feet. Now Chrispo just picking Dan the Destroyer up, big deadlift suplex. And then followed up with a big shooting star. Now looking to go middle rope here. Begging his opponent to stand up. There it is. Big moonsault into a tornado DDT. Chrispo, huge curve stomp, just dominating Dan the Destroyer here. Now Irish Whip into the corner. However, Dan the Destroyer ready to stop him there, but just throws him face first into the mat. Chrispo rolling out of the ring, but Chrispo getting back in as Dan the Destroyer went out. Big distraction there, leads him into the end of days. But Dan the Destroyer, big shoulder slam there. But Chrispo, big shoulder tackle in return. Which one of these two men is going to walk out with a W? Chrispo, big 450 splash there off the top rope, springboard style. Chrispo, what's he? Big face plant, rolls him over, going for the cover. 1, 2. No, Dan the Destroyer just kicked out at the very last second. I thought that was going to be it. Chrispo looking to end it here. What's he got? Look, he's got him up. And there it is. The Shadow Destroyer. Here's the cover. 1, 2. Oh, Dan the Destroyer kicked out at the very last second. Chrispo taking offense to that big curve stomp, splitting the head of Dan the Destroyer. Now Chrispo going second rope, begging his opponent to stand up here. Chrispo going for his moonsault again. Just face through him, but the DDT still connected. Now Chrispo with just 3 straight stomps. Big Irish whip into the corner there. Chrispo now setting him up on that top rope. Big back suplex. Dan the Destroyer being destroyed here, but big elbow drop gets him off him. Dan the Destroyer, big sidewalk slam. And Dan the Destroyer just begging Chrispo to get back up here. Big reverse EDT there. Oh, blow for blow. Jawbreaker. Chrispo now in control here. Looking for a straight. There it is, the straight jacket neck breaker. Going for the pinfall here. 1, 2. No. Dan the Destroyer still kicking out right before the 3 count. This man's got a lot of guts. Wants to prove himself here in NCW. I think Dan the Destroyer was asking, is that all you've got? And Chrispo says no, big reverse punch there. Now over the shoulders. There it is, big F5, that could be it. Chrispo decides to taunt the crowd. Doesn't really care for him. Maybe he wants to destroy their new favorite kid on the block. But Dan the Destroyer just slamming Chrispo's head into the mat. What is up with this guy? He's just like rolling out of the ring. Oh, big knee. And a huge leg drop, I should say. But Chrispo able to get out of the ring there. And plants him face first into the ground. That could be it. 1, 2, but then the Destroyer is still able to kick out at a 2 count. What has this man going here? Oh, big forearm there. Big punch to the face. And a big back suplex. Dan the Destroyer with all sorts of combinations. Big Russian leg sweep there. Chrispo getting worked here by the new kid on the block. Big stomp to the face of Chrispo. And a huge knee. Hanging back. Now there's blood on both these competitors' faces. Now big kick to the back of Chrispo's knee there, and then a stomp to the rib cage. Sets him a big clubbing blow into the back. Dan the Destroyer whips him into the corner. Big shoulder barge. And then Dan the Destroyer hangs him upside down. Big stomp there. Chrispo just drops to the ground. But Chrispo, big reversal gets him off him finally. Big stomp, followed up by a headbutt, followed up by a straight punch to the side of the head. And now Chrispo looking for a big double drop kick to the side of his head. That could be it. Going for the cover now. 1, 2, and Dan the Destroyer still able to kick out. What is this kid made of? Now Chrispo just losing his mind here. Big double axe handle. Dan the Destroyer tripping Chrispo over. Big kick to the gut. Chrispo now looking for it. I thought he might have been going for a pedigree. But Dan the Destroyer, big clothesline there. Oh, there it is. There's the Dan leg drop. But it seems that he wants to continue beating up Chrispo. Chrispo, but kicks him straight off him. Big drive-by knee. However, Chrispo took a straight kick to the side of the head, knocking him over. Dan the Destroyer. There's another Dan leg drop. That could be it. Going for the cover. That's the third one of the match. 1, 2, 3. And Dan the Destroyer picks up his very first victory here in NCW. Chrispo still on a losing way. But Dan the Destroyer, very impressive here tonight, beating the NCW veteran. Kicking out of everything Chrispo had to throw at him. Impressive victory here tonight. There it is, there's a Dan leg drop. I'm gonna say it's a pun on word of damn leg drop. Just like my buddy clothesline. But Dan the Destroyer, the only man here undefeated in NCW. As he's walking around with a 1-0 winning streak. Oh no, Max Power is also undefeated. Along with his tag team partner Tommy A. Hawkson, who we'll see later tonight. But now we move on to the next match.